Today on the channel from Operation Monster Force, we got a hairy bipedal creature. We got a Bigfoot alert in Chattsworth.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Operation Monster Force unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a big bad one. We got a Bigfoot. We got Chattsworth. But for all your Chattsworth needs and a whole lot more, guess you better hit up Big Bad Toy Store, as this is a Big Bad Toy Store in-house line. Can only get it at Big Bad Toy Store, at least as of right now, and that's exactly what I did. So head over to Big Bad Toy Store for after your Operation Monster Force figures. But you guys know by now how we're going to do this review. We're going to do it like we do all the other ones on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And you know by now, I love a hairy bipedal creature. I love my big feet, Todd McFarlane. I love my Yetis, my Skookums or whatever. I love the skunk apes. I love all points in between. Yep, even the abominable snowman. I'm here for all of them. I wish I could have my own Harry and the Henderson situation around my house. Hasn't happened yet. Hopefully it does one of these days, and maybe Chatsworth will get me a little closer to that. But we're going to dive into this one here. Can't wait to put this in the collection. I just don't know where I'm going to put it quite yet. We'll see what ends up happening. 3 heads are better than 1. Dare I say, can we build a Bigfoot family with these? Buy 3 of them? Maybe, maybe. Operation Monster Force on the front, looking good. Big window box there in case you run into a Bigfoot. He can autograph this for you. You got Chatsworth on the side. Nice packaging on this one. Operation Monster Force Chatsworth. Monster Force as well. Get a little comic on the background, plus a readout. Let's read these. Let's put on the old reading glasses. When Chatworth emerged from the Rocky Mountains for the first time, the locals almost shot him. Naturally. But then he spoke English. Okay, here we go, Todd. Here we go. Y'all sell donuts in that gas station? So he's got an accent. The hills are alive with the Bigfoot. As a young Sasquatch, he had grown up on a diet of 90s adventure television. Now, where did he watch this? That's what I want to know. And wanted to leave the wilderness to hunt bad guys as a bounty hunter, like a young dog without the racism, probably. Upon hearing this, General Brown made it a point to meet Chatsworth. He immediately recognized the mutual opportunity and invited Chatsworth to join his command. Naturally, is the first thing you would do. Now Chatsworth is the heavy gunner of Monster Force, like a young roadblock, or maybe a rock and roll, could be. Adding overwhelming fire support in a war against the Forgotten King. In the middle of Advocate's arcane auction, the staff of the Crimson Moon is stolen. As the recent descents into chaos, Operation Monster Force moves in, as well as surprise reinforcements from the Vatican. Declan chases after the thief, only to discover she's the notorious relic hunter Miranda Seek, a woman with whom Declan has a checkered past. Oh, here we go. And he isn't the only one, as the deadliest of the 13 ghosts arrive to try and kill them both to get the staff. Dr. Rand is confronted by a mysterious red-hooded werewolf hunter, whom he must have got past if he wants the artifacts for himself. And as the Forgotten King's forces arrive, they are met by the awesome firepower of Operation Monster Force's newest recruit, Chatsworth. It's an all-out brawl as the mystical privateers are caught up in a battle over the last relic of the old Crimson Moon cult. But will Operation Monster Force be able to catch the Forgotten King in their trap, or does his plan go deeper than they know? This feels like it should be an animated series at this point. It kind of reminds me like it would be like Ghostbusters, not the good Ghostbusters. Oh, here we go. Top in front of the couch once again. I'm talking about Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz. You guys know the real Ghostbusters, but you say that's not the real Ghostbusters. Todd's Ghostbusters are from Canada, and they got like a gorilla riding in a buggy. That's a wild Ghostbusters. You know about that Ghostbusters? That's not the real Ghostbusters. But I know they were first. I get it. They were around live action, 70s, all this kind of stuff. But I remember on WGN, home of Bozo the Clown, once upon a time when I was a kid, watching this supposed real Ghostbusters and saying, these guys are phonies. These guys aren't real. Where's Ray Stantz? Where's Peter Venkman? Where's Winston Zedmore? Where are all these guys? That's what I want to know. Don't get my blood pressure up, Todd. Don't get it up there. We got a lot going on in the package here, and we got the hills in the background. Looks like the Pac Northwest. Oh, beautiful this time of year. Head out to Albertsons, go to a grocery store, just live that Idaho life, Montana, all points in between. Got a little baggie with a stand, got some accessories, got twist ties. Oh my gosh. Chattsworth playing all the hits right here, but I'm going to dive into it. I'm going to get this all out of the package, and we'll be back talking Operation Monster Force, Chattsworth. All right, let's dive into Bigfoot, old Chattsworth. No, he's not a skunk ape. He's a Bigfoot, a big feet possibly, but we got quite the loadout with him. Let's dive in. First thing with Chattsworth, you get the stand, which I like how it doubles as like a grave marker. So if you want to build a little cemetery, you could do this, have a bunch of these figures, have all their stands out there. That's a pretty cool idea. Or you can use it as a straight up stand, a little multi-use for that, which I think is pretty cool. We got 2 gripping hands out of the package, and then we got more splayed out hands, we'll call them. Strangulation hands from Bigfoot, the Bigfoot Strangler maybe. But we got those hands, so we do get some extra hands if that is your thing. Now we get some donut action. We could use these with other toy lines if you want to, but I guess it goes back to the readout we read. He's got 4 donuts here. One of them has a bite out of them. We got one with pink frosting, one with white frosting, and then we got 2 chocolate frosting donuts. So choose your own Krispy Kreme adventure, I guess is what you could do with that. We do get a blast effect piece here, so you can put this on the end of his weapon. We've seen blast effect pieces in the past. Not a bad piece of business. If you want him all just murdered out on your shelf, you can do that if you need to. We do got the bullet belts here. You can put these over the top, have it like one John Rambo, and I'm seeing some Rambo themes with this one. Coming out of the woods, the Pacific Northwest, got the headband, we'll get into that. But then you got the bullet belts here that can go across. You have them strapped over the front. Looks like a guy ready to go. Or you can make this guy look just like a straight up Bigfoot if you want to. And that's kind of where I'm leaning. We'll see what we end up doing there. But we do have these 2 you can throw on the character if you want to. Nice to see that. We do get a little ammunition here. It's coming rolling out of the figure, or I should say the weapon. I believe it just plugs into the side. Yep, you plug it into the side. And if it's, of course, a Gatling gun, these things are just clanking all over the ground as he is the heavy gunner. And he's the big dude. He's Bigfoot after all. He should have that. But it does plug right into the weapon. Nice to see that in a gold color. Now we do got these attachment pieces here, and you can attach them on these big cords. These big old, I guess this powers this big weapon. Very futuristic like Gatling gun on this one. Now it does come apart a little bit. You just slide it in here, fits perfectly. Translucent action on the end, just like so. Choose your own weapon adventure. I'm not sure I need to use this big strap here. Now it just plugs in and plugs out if you want to. But if you want to use this, you want to have a big part of your shelf taken up by this big figure, I guess it's up to you. Choose your own action figure adventure. But this big weapon is pretty nice. Got the handle in the front, moves back and forth. And then like a video game joystick. Looks like he's playing old school like Atari or something. But he's ready to just mow down the guys, the competition, the bad guys, whatever it may be. Whatever it takes to get that donut at the end of the day, I think. But looking good. It is a big heavy weapon for, of course, Chattsworth. But now let's dive into Chattsworth himself. 3 heads here, so real ones, and I don't know if there's any real ones out there, but you get 3 of these and you really build out your army. Not sure, but he's got the Rambo-like headband. Yeah, we could take Raphael from the Ninja Turtles if you want to. Headband around the top there, looking interesting. He almost looks like 70s Bill Walton. Of course, Bill Walton, oh man, hard loss with Bill about a year ago or so. He did pass away. One of my dad's all-time favorites. Following that Grateful Dead everywhere. Traveling and traversing that astral plane on commentary for basketball games. Bill Walton, an all-timer if there ever was one. Probably in the Real One Hall of Fame. We should start the Real One Hall of Fame on this channel. Maybe we'll do that one of these days. But he does look like Bill Walton in the 70s with the headband going on here. This is exactly probably what it's based off of. But looking good. Got the white teeth. Say what you want about these Bigfoots that love donuts to keep their teeth clean. Nice and white. Got a little tongue showing. A little bit of anger on that face. But does look good. I like the looks of it here. Gives it a little extra military action with that bandana, I do think. But the other heads here, a little bit more straight up Bigfoot out of the woods is what this is. We got the growling teeth kind of. He's like sneering them together, ready to go. Got the eyebrows raised up there. You got the Bigfoot hair looking very nice. This is more of an angry Bigfoot you come across in the woods. And I haven't been lucky enough to do that, unfortunately. And then this one, a little bit more quizzical, I guess. I don't know, more stoic. It's just a straight up Bigfoot head. This is more of Harry and the Henderson style, if you want to. A lot of people love that Harry and the Henderson cosplay, I've heard. Everybody dressing as John Lithgow is what I've been told. I don't know. Fact check it. Add it to the list. But here we go. Chatsworth. Let's dive into this Bigfoot. Now, he feels kind of small to me, but I think I'm coming off the bias of just unboxing 3 Bigfoot type characters from Loose Collector. We'll compare those in a bit. but he feels very small to that. But obviously different toy lines, different scales, all that kind of stuff. So maybe my brain feels like those are the right size and this is like a junior Bigfoot. But as far as the G.I. Joe classified scale, Operation Monster Force scale, etc., this will be a big heavy duty dude there. There's no doubt about it. Now, got the bare chest going on, got 2 Bigfoot nipples ready to go at a moment's notice. Got the arms and the neck and the legs, everything with hair all over it. Looking good with the brown fur. I could see a repaint with white fur and have him as like his distant cousin, easy for me to say, from the Himalayas or something. I could see that. It writes itself. There's no doubt. Gripping hands we talked about out of the package. A little extra strap on here, there. And Todd, you've never been afraid of a strap on, of what I've been told. We do got the utility belt around the waist. Got all kinds of pockets, looking good. Even a little canteen on the side. And Bigfoots get thirsty. We know what's up. Got a couple of grenades on the side, or tear gas or something possibly ready to go. And then he's got bare feet. He is Bigfoot after all. He's not putting a shoe on there. I don't know what size shoe he'd wear. I don't know if they make a size that big. They'd have to steal him from Shaq's closet maybe. I don't know. Arms all the way around here. You do got butterfly shoulders on him. Bicep cut. Single jointed elbow, side to side, back and forth. Hands back and forth, side to side, removable. Very creaky articulation on this guy, I will say. Head back, forth, side to side, removable. Neck articulation. Got the dumbbell joint in the waist, so plenty of movement out of that. Plus traditional waist on him there. A lot of movement out of that. Big old Bigfoot splits, of course. Not too far from a gorilla. Ooh, drop down hips even on this guy here. Leg goes up for the big boot. Watch it for it, brother. Single jointed knee, side to side. Ankles back, forth, side to side. Toe articulation. Todd, the hit's being played right here at the channel. Looking pretty good for old Chattsworth. Not a bad piece of business. I actually like this one a little bit more than I thought I was going to like it. I don't like the creaky joints on it, but I like the pack out. I wish he would have had like a small weapon or a knife or something. I think that'd be kind of cool to see. But as far as things go, being a heavy gunner, I think the Gatling gun makes a lot of sense. But would have liked one just extra hand to have, or an extra smaller weapon to have. But I would also like a couple of Fists of Fury as well. Can't have it all. I do get that. But that's very low complaints in all honesty, as I do kind of like this guy. I don't know if I can stick it with my Joe team. Could he join Cobra Law? Maybe he could, Todd. I'm not sure. But I do like the looks of Bigfoot. I'm a sucker for a hairy bipedal creature, so this is playing a lot of hits for me. So maybe I got a little Bigfoot bias. I'm not exactly sure. But this is a fun figure for what it is. And I waited a little bit to get it, and I wish I would have gotten it a little bit sooner. So I'd say that's a pretty good recommendation, all things considered. He does got holes in his feet, obviously going to fit on this stand. But I don't think you really need a stand with this guy. He is awfully big anyway, so he'll stand just fine on his own, as we've seen. But not a bad piece of business. Really kind of fun. I would love to be all in on all these big bad toy store lines, but there's only so much money to go around. We know how that goes too. So I guess I'll be a serial dabbler going forward, but a Bigfoot, I'm in for that. If they do a repaint, I'll probably pick that up as well. But speaking of Bigfoot style, here's the loose collector style here. Like I said, it feels like it's a baby Bigfoot or a junior one compared to this guy, but obviously different toy companies, different scales here, but a lot of fun to get all these hairy bipedal creatures in just the span of like 6 weeks. Here for that all day long and twice on Sunday. But there it is. Little Chattsworth, aka Bigfoot from Operation Monster Force. What's your thoughts on this one? You picked this one up? You need this one in your collection? You're going to grab a couple of them? You're a real one? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day and then some. We got even more content for you on Patreon, YouTube channel memberships. Your best way to support the channel and all the content it does bring. And you know by now there's plenty of content to keep you busy. Appreciate all the support over there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show. Available every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with videocast on YouTube. So for another Operation Monster Force unboxing, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
I found out a long time ago. You gotta learn to say yes when life says no.